Hey YouTube, my name is Alana and what's poppin'? So I was gonna make a whole introduction video and talk about like who I am and all that stuff, but I feel like because this is a college vlog kind of page, I should kind of just jump right into it. And if you guys have any questions about me or anything like that, I can make a video about that later and just kind of do that. But I want to talk about why I chose to attend Clark.
Not the earring is back secure.
I want to make a video and talk about why I chose Clark University as the institution that I will be attending in the fall. Actually, in 2 weeks. Next week, sort of. But yeah, so I just want to take it way back and start from the beginning. This time last year, I thought that I would be attending Howard University. Now, Howard University will always have a special place in my heart. I've always, wanted to go there. I've kind of like developed an interest in it early on in high school, and I did my research. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go. I went and visited. I joined group chats with like people that wanted to go, potential Howard students. We were like, Howard is the move. I'm like, yes, I'm going to Howard. So as the school year, my senior year starts, I had already started my Common App. I started applying to schools, and I did everything early action. Howard was the first school done. I had paid for that application. I sent it in, and I was like, I let Jesus handle the rest. I'm telling you, I applied to Howard, and I put so much heart and soul into that application. Time starts rolling by, and I'm starting hearing from school after school. I'm getting into all these schools. I had gotten into every school that I applied to for the most part. So I'm like, this is like, what's going on? I haven't heard from Howard. I didn't hear from Howard and Spelman, which was really weird to me because I'm like, I have the grades, I have the recommendations, like what's going on? So I eventually got an email from Spelman saying that they waitlisted me. And I was okay with that because I'm like, I'm going to Howard. I don't care about no other school. I'm not putting my freaking time and effort into any other school. And parts of me regret it because I put all my eggs in one basket. I should have put one egg in each basket. I ain't do that. Should have did that. But yeah, so basically I got to a point where I was just over Howard. I started to feel really depressed and sad about not hearing from them. I didn't understand why I wasn't getting any type of response. It had been months. When I tell you I applied to Howard in early October, and I didn't hear from them until April, or yeah, early April, late March. It took them forever to say what they had to say, and by that time I had already decided I'm going somewhere else. Now, I didn't know where I was going because I had so many other offers, but I didn't put as much effort into getting scholarships at these schools. So I had to choose between Ohio State and Clark. Now, these came about because Ohio State gave me so much money. I got a scholarship that was paying for tuition, room and board, meal plan, all that. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to be good financially if I go to Ohio State, but I didn't want to stay home. And then I'm like, Clark, I really want to act. I really want to perform, and I really think that if I go to Atlanta, it'll open a lot of doors for me to meet a lot of different people. So it was really financial situation, future situation. If I stayed here, it would have been a possibility that I would have, done well with my career, but I feel like I would have had to wait, and I won't have as many opportunities at Ohio State as I would at Clark. So eventually I chose Clark. And by the time I chose Clark Atlanta, Howard had sent me an email basically saying that I didn't get in. They didn't even have to email me and tell me I didn't get in, because I kind of figured I didn't get in because they took forever to reply to my freaking application. And I was just so hurt. I was really hurt, but I honestly think it was a sign from God, because it was just so much stuff going on around the time that I applied. Like, people were talking about they were losing their money, they had financial issues, it was drama with the RAs, and I just, you know, as a female, I didn't want to deal with that, with the RA drama. And then as a student, I don't feel like I should have troubles with, I mean, we're all gonna have financial struggles, but I feel like if you're giving me money, I shouldn't have to worry about it being taken away or being lost because you're not keeping up with your students' money. I just couldn't deal with that. So I think that was God's way of saying you do not need to be there, and it's okay, and it'll be all right at the end of the day. I'll always love Howard. I have so much love for Howard. Every time people tweet about it, I'm always like, yeah, I feel you, but it's just, it wasn't meant to be. And I'm very happy with the decision I made to go to Clark Atlanta, because honestly, the people that I've met at orientation, I've met on Twitter, like they say, oh, everybody is not how they think, as that you think they are on Twitter or in the group chats and all that stuff, and I get it 100%. But when I met some of the people that I have been talking to on Twitter and the group chats, they were so sweet, y'all. Like, I never met people who were so genuine. And I mean, it may have been in that moment they were sweet and genuine, but at the end of the day, it still gave me like a comforting feeling knowing that these people aren't gonna turn their nose up at me and act a certain kind of way because I'm from wherever I'm from, or because I, you know, who I am. They were good people. And so I feel like Clark is gonna be a good place for me, honestly. And I'm very happy with the decision I made. I'm actually grateful that Howard didn't accept me. Thank you, Howard University admissions. You missed out on a gem. But yeah, so that concludes this video. If you like this video, thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up, and comment and subscribe and share and come back and watch more videos. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, questions, anything like that, just let me know. I will leave all of my social media information down below. Down below, and I will get back to you because I ain't doing nothing. Okay, see ya next time, YouTube.